Meserol, Flood, row number 2. We look for green, exit of 4. Good start from the 5D. The Dominator, Zach Tom, as the green's waving. We're racing inside the Southern Illinois Center. Dom out to the early advantage on lap number 1. Kilmer going to slot up into the second spot. Thomas Meserol, Trey Marcham, Frank Flood all inside the top 5 as the 21 of Christopher Bell, 2 wheels up, gets them down onto all 4s as a little bit of a miscue, exit of 4, he gathers it up. It is Dom, the leader, Kilmer, Meserol, Marcham, Robinson into the top 5, Frank Flood, Christopher Bell, Cole Kirkman, Chris Andrews, Corbin Ruschenberg, your top 10 as it sits. 3 laps in the books this time by. Dom still protecting the front of the field, has about a second advantage over the 6th of Briley Kilmer, and he's pulling up on the back half of traffic momentarily. Dom, Kilmer, Meserol, the podium placements as it sits. Marcham, Robinson, Flood, Bell, Kirkman, Andrews, Ruschenberg, all inside the top 10. Parker, as Dom still maintaining that front of the field. Thomas Meserol not going away though. Less than a second separate the top 2. Dom has it. Meserol wants it. Marcham right there in 3rd. Frank Flood, Daniel Robinson, Kilmer, Bell, Andrews, Kirkman, Vanderheide in the top 10. Parker Perry trying to stay on that lead lap, but he's right where Dom wants to be as Clabundi right in front of him. This is going to bottle things up. Timez tries to strike, looks down low, out of 4. Dom flat foots it around the top side, now pulls it down low. Zach, Dom, and Clabundi going at it. Clabundi trying to stay on that lead lap. Problems, though, for car number 7G, Parker Perry. Side. We look for green. Good start from Dom. Timez looked high. Closes the door on Marcham. Exit of 4. It's Dom. Timez, Marcham, still the top 3. Flood runs 4. Daniel Robinson and Christopher Bell in 5 and 6. Flood misses the exit of turn number 4 a little bit. That's going to open up the door. The 57 of Daniel Robinson right there. Not quite enough momentum as Flood maintains the 4th spot. Robinson in 5. Bell 6. Briley Kilmer back to 7. Andrews in 8. Ruschenberg up to 9. Cole Kirkman rounding out the top 10. Kyle Jones from a B feature all the way up to 11th. Make it 10th this time by. Keep an eye on Kyle Jones as he matriculates through the field up into the top 10. Christopher Bell with a low line look on the 57 of Daniel Robinson. Robinson now back into 6th. Move Christopher Bell to 5th. But Robinson not going to go away. Sticks it down to the low line. Bell flat foots it around the top. A little past halfway through, 22 down. As Bell now going at it with the 81F of Frank Flood for the 4th spot. Ahead of him, the 32 of Trey Marcham sits 3rd. The 7S, Timez, Thomas Meserol runs 2nd. Everybody chasing that 5D, the Dominator, Zach Dom. Here comes Timez. Meserol looks slow. Through 1, out of 2. Dom around the top side. Just too many RPMs up around the high line for the Dominator, Zach Dom. Wheeling it to perfection. Again, Meserol looks slow. Dom smooth and steady on the high line. Lap traffic again coming into play. Clabundi right in front of our leaders as Meserol sticks it low. Wheel to wheel. Exit of 2. Here comes Marcham. He throws his name into the mix. 21 of Christopher Bell with a slider. Bell goes 2 for 1 in turns number 1 and 2, looking for the lead. Exit of 4, a little bit of a bobble as, monster trucking up. Dom keeps it going. Bell maintains momentum. Thomas Meserol up into the 3rd spot. Marcham sitting 4th. Little bit of contact. Meserol takes the position. Problems for car number 21 of Christopher Bell as he pulls off pace and up off track. The coin, we're back to green. Zach Dom with a great restart. Here comes Thomas Meserol. Put one down low on the berm. Now Dom going to try to go back low. Exit of turn number 4. It's Meserol on the high side. Zach Dom now going to try to fight back on the low line. Marcham, Flood, going at it for 3 and 4. 8 laps remain, this time by problems for the 26 of Corbin Ruschenberg as he goes for a ride. As the white flag waves one more time around. The 7S, Thomas Meserol, through 3 out of 4. Feature winner of the Junior Knepper. It's the 7S, Team S, Thomas Meserol. Second place going to belong to the 5D, Zach Dom. 32 of Trey Marcham on the final podium placement. Kyle Jones up to 4th. Daniel Robinson rounding out the top 5. Flood, Andrews, Kilmer, Gray, Hoffman's your top 10. Give him a big round of applause, race fans. Your feature winner here tonight at car number 7S. It's Team S, Thomas Meserol. Out of San
40 laps of excitement around the Southern Illinois Center. And have a night, my friend. That Engler injected Ford was humping.
Yeah, the Ford was ripping. Finally got it done. We've had such a rough year. And, I told Donnie, if we get this thing to not corkscrew on the curb, by the end of the feature, we're going to be there, And man, talk about some bumping and banging. And I had to just drive through Zach Dom. I hate doing that. But this thing, it's kind of bumper cars. And as wet as you had it, Kenny, it was pretty narrow, which made it even tougher, And, man, I totally got into Chris Bell. So really sorry about that, Christopher Bell. To be honest, I didn't even know what car he was in. He got by me, and the 21 car was there. Cars stopped in front of him. I plowed in the back of him. Really hate that because I want to beat the best here, and he was one of the best. But I feel really good about this EA Stealth. The Ford is so good right now. And, man, this is the first time I've been in a midget for like 3 months. Kyle took over for me this year because I got hurt. And, man, it just feels good to have my balls back.
You got to have some of those. And how about your boy Kyle? He come from the back. The last lap pass, he finished 4th.
Yeah, he's an excellent addition to the team. And, just hats off to Tim. He could have picked a lot of people. There's a lot of good drivers that are back behind the camera. But he chose to let me continue on in the 7X, and I really appreciate that. Him and the whole team have been working really hard to get this thing up to tip-top shape. This is actually the spare car. Donnie's running this car at Chili Bowl. My car's sitting back at the shop, brand new.
The cautions kept the field pretty much tightened up, and you didn't have to deal with traffic until late. It was calm waters until about lap 27, and then that's when all heck broke loose. You got together there with the 32, and then you had your hands full with Christopher coming through the berm there in 3 and 4, freight training both of you.
Oh, it was crazy. So I was in the beginning of the race, about 10 laps in, 15 laps in. We had a restart, and I was kind of running the bottom to protect myself, and whoever was behind me was all over me. And I really just had to get up on the wheel and start running the top correctly, But I got a lot of laps this place. Man, I've been this place gave me a midget career thanks to Dave Estep. I came here, 7 years ago, won in his car, and then he built an entire midget team for me. And, and I got to go midget racing, USAC racing, POWRi racing, extreme racing, and I've won, some really big races thanks to starting off right here in this building. So thank you to the Southern Illinois building for being good to your boy.
And on that note, I think these fine folks at DuQuoin, Illinois got their money's worth tonight.
Oh, I hope you did. And if you didn't, you can come check it out on Team Ez TV on Monday. I'm going to edit all this stuff up. We're going to have some amazing in-car footage. You could tell me whether I took Christopher Bell out or not. It's going to be great.
All right, buddy. Hell of a run, man.
Thank you so much.
Ladies.